Let's use null to read our source. Let's give it some nice color. Okay, so whenever we use this shelf, it will create auto network here. As we won't use any shelf in this, we will create everything here. So let's use top network. Let's rename it as a chocolate sim. To run any flip solver, needed these two things: flip object and flip solver. There is something in the center, so it's a default cube, and it's why it's looking very dark, so because it has a sprites on it. So if I go here, so it's using sprite, so I will change this to one into a particles is the best way to visualize flip sim. So let's press L. Yeah, and also it has bound. So I will set the boundaries according to this object, and let me use a box. I think this much is fine. To set bound, we have to go to volume motion, and we have this box size. So let's use it. Cool. So let's close this boundaries so it can collide with this boundary, and let's run this simulation. So there is nothing is happening, so we need gravity on this, and we can use this gravity here, right? But I prefer using this gravity. And to connect, let's connect here minus it, so it will work same way, right? Cool. So let's remove this default cube. So now let's import our source here. To read our source, we will use volume source. Connect this here, and we can copy this path and paste over here. So let's run this simulation, and there is nothing is happening. To read our point source, we have to go to particles tab and click on this. So it's asking for the group, so we need a group on these particles. So let's use group. It should be points. Now it's visible. Cool. And also let's link this particle separation here. And also this thing is linked, and let's rename this. Right, so it will read those points, and let's increase this particle separation. Yeah, cool. Let's run this. Cool. So this is our first simulation, and it's working fine. And this is the start setup of the flip solver, right? So it needs this volume source and gravity and flip object. Let's rename this.